All right, what's going on, beautiful people? It's the North Shore 9 post-game show powered by Primanti's. I'm Tyler. With me is Ryan. Ryan, the Pirates win this one in a 5-4 thriller, walk-off fashion. I don't think we expected to be giving away sandwiches tonight, but here we are.
No, unexpected for sure. I guess this makes up for Friday night's game in Colorado a little bit. Blowing a 9-run lead.
We're not going to talk about that. This is a good win today.
Yeah, we got one back here today. So, hey, it's always good to beat up on the Giants. They swept them last week in San Francisco, and that's 4 in a row now against them. So good comeback win.
And you know what? It's payback for 2014. Yeah. We're not talking about the Colorado. We're just doing payback for 2014. Let's knock them out of the playoffs.
We need a lot more wins against them to make up for that year. Whew.
But like I said, the Pirates win this one 5-4. They come back from a 4-1 deficit. Jack Suwinski, big night. Not a big night for our guy Ryan on his bet. Ryan had the Giants.
Giants money line. What'd I tell Cody? I have power, Tyler. So if I have to bet against the Pirates every night and my lock of the day for the Pirates to win, we'll do it. We got to do what has to be done. So yeah, my lock by FanDuel was the Giants money line tonight. Was looking good for kind of like Keller's bet the other day, was looking really good until it didn't. So Keller fell apart for me in that 6th inning yesterday, and then today the Giants fell apart. But we'll take it. It was like you said, it was unexpected. You weren't expecting the Pirates, especially the Pirate bats, the bottom of the lineup to come through, of all things, the bottom of the lineup comes through. So we'll take it. The Buccos win, and Giants are now 0-4 against the Pirates.
The moral of the story is to just fade Ryan on FanDuel.
Yeah, I'm 2-2 now.
Ryan, I think we kind of need to start this thing in the 7th inning. Because that's where Jack Suwinski took over this baseball game. Jack is back, my friend. Pirates down 4-1. He was back tonight. You know what? He's back against the Giants. 7th inning, Leover Peguero walks to lead it off. Jack Suwinski down 4-1. John Wayner's on the broadcast saying, just get that bat head out there. Go for one here, Jack. And I kind of say this in jest here, but also it was nice to see a good, solid approach and something that you could tell Jack Suwinski there was looking for something he could get out in front of and he could do damage with. And by golly, he did, my friend.
Yeah. Look, it had to feel good for Jack because I was sitting here literally, I think his average was down to 101. And I was getting ready to come on here and saying, like, Tyler, what are we doing here? Like, is this it? Like, we want to see Cook and we want to see York and some of these guys, and they're still down in AAA. And I was about to be like, are we done with Jack? Like, are we just letting him run out the rest of the year? And then he hits that huge home run. Like I said, it has to feel good for him. And then even in the 9th inning, he came up with a chance to have a 2-home run game and win it. And he gets a hit by pitch, gets on base and everything, scores the winning run, which did his hand get in there? I don't know, but they called it safe, so it stays. Like Bob Walk was saying, I don't see anything that says he didn't touch it. Well, I didn't see anything he said he did touch it, but I guess you have to keep it what the call was. So as Henry Davis says here, we may never lose again. And maybe I'll take the Giants money line again tomorrow to get the Buccos on a little winning streak here.
Maybe that's what we need. Maybe
that's huge hit for Jack. Big night, like you said. He was down to 101. I think his OPS now it's still in the 400s.
It's 495.
Yeah, it's almost at 5. So baby steps. But yeah, that had to feel good for him.
Lisa here says that from one of the camera angles, it was clear he crossed the plate. I'm riding with Lisa.
There you go.
Lisa's riding with us. We're riding with Lisa. And we got how many entries in here that are saying Jack was safe with the Raisits? They're all definitely saying he's safe because they want their Primanti brothers.
We got 68 right now. So get those hashtag Raisits in. We'll give away some sandwiches.
People that saw Jack Suwinski safe.
That's right. We'll take it.
But then that makes it the 4-3 game, moving it on to the 8th there. There was just a little piece I wanted to touch on there in the 8th inning. Earlier in the game, McCutcheon gets thrown out on my, how much I love it, the contact play. One of my favorite plays in baseball. Right. Actually, I hate that one. But so some aggressive base running early. There in the 8th inning, Nick Gonzalez gets thrown out at second trying to steal. Tommy Pham up. At that point, I thought I was going to jump on this show and maybe discuss how the Pirates being a little too aggressive might have ran him out of a baseball game tonight. Truthfully, though, I didn't hate that call to try to swipe it back by Nicky G.
Yeah, I mean, look, they had their chances today. It's like, they even before it was 2-1 for most of the game. This, like you said, the Suwinski home run makes it 4-3, and then Cruz was up in the 8th. They had chances. They had chances to kind of take this game before the 9th, and look, you're being aggressive. Donnie ball. You're making the other team make a play. The contact play was essentially won the game at the end there 4-2 with the infield in. But yeah, I didn't hate it either. You're trying to make something happen, and the Pirates, for all their credit and fundamentals and everything, they've been pretty good on the base pass as far as stealing this year. Yeah. A lot of that's been Cruz, but still. But
that was also incorrect there. It was catch up at the time. Either way, I got him backwards there.
Cruz lined out right before that, but hey, Kutch got things started in the 9th inning with the walk, so
he did. And let's just move on to the 9th inning there. Kutch starts it off with a walk. It was a little bit of a long one here. Reynolds strikes out swinging. Not the best day not the best pinch hit appearance for Brian Reynolds there, I should say. I guess it wasn't a bad at bat. He did take it to a full count, but just wanted to see him move him over there. Suwinski hits by a pitch. The one thing I want to talk about there is I like the at bat from Jack again, man. He was in a 2-strike at bat there, probably 2 or 3 pitches, ends up getting hit, but saw him fighting it off. I liked everything we saw from Jack today, Ryan. I'm riding with Jack still. I'm still riding with Jack.
He was getting a lot of fastballs too, which was kind of surprising, but like I said, it was good approach. He had the home run. He was kind of feeling it, and it was like, oh, is he going to do it again? And it just he ends up getting hit, but took one for the team there. But it was, like I said, it's baby steps at this point. Right. We'll take it from Jack. Apparently, like you said, what else are you going to find out this year? You got to play some of these guys, find out what you have with them. And I did want to talk about Kutch's walk, as Rob says here, that walk bat flip. Kutch has the best bat flip on walks, like hands down in the game.
He does.
Like he looks like he throws that bat when he gets walked, like he's ticked off they walked him. So that's good stuff. But I liked it. I liked the at bat from Jack. He was looking good.
But I am with you though. Like you got to find out what you have here.
Yeah. I mean, he was literally hitting 101. Like you can't get much lower than that. And boom, he hits a home run, gets on base in the 9th, and scores the winning run. So,
guys, I'm not like super sold on Jack here.
No,
it's just my little running bit I got going on. Yes, I know he has a 495 OPS. I do want to see if the power can play enough to be a useful piece, and I think you got to find out throughout the rest of this year. It was just nice to see him have a good day.
Yeah,
but that was followed up by a guy, and I think were we both on at this point talking about Joey Bart?
Yes,
I think my exact words were he stinks.
Yes, and Joey he comes through. He comes through just over the shortstop's glove. ties the game up with a single. And I said it to you. Greg Brown said, "Oh, Bart's had couple walk-offs this year," and I was like, "Did he?" Like I don't remember no Joey Bart walk-offs. Like it must have been singles, like you said. You said I think there was one like ground ball single, but I don't remember those games this year. But yeah, he comes through, ties the game up today. He was over 3 before that, so again, we're grasping at straws here, guys. But they came.
We're giving out sandwiches, man. I'm gonna go mood.
Yeah, this was the bottom of the order. I mean, you had Jack, you had Bart, IKF after that. Like it was the bottom of the barrel here for the Pirates lineup, and they came through, walk off win. So, yeah.
Then you do get the walk off after Bart singles in Canario, who has been running for Kutch. IKF, it's a little dribbler to first base. Terrific slide by Jack Suwinski, obviously, and the Pirates win. We're giving away sandwiches.
Yeah. Good base running by Jack, too, because as soon as you saw that hit, it was like, oh, he's out at the plate. But he was like in there. Like he came.
He got a good jump.
He came. Yeah, he had a real good jump because I didn't see the replay of when he like took off, but it had to have been like before the pitch. But yeah, he was like boom in. And again, they called it safe. Did he touch the plate? Sure.
We'll go with he that. Did.
Yeah, Lisa said he did, so we'll go with it. And yeah, just like that, the Buccos win. I lose my lock of the day, and yeah, we're gonna give away sandwiches. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm telling you, I got power. When I bet the Pirates, they look like the 27 Yankees. Not quite, but yeah, they
look like Prime Juan Soto, Jack Suwinski.
Right, something like that. Yeah, can he get to 150? Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, if Tommy Pham could, so can Jack.
It's a good start.
All right, I'm going a little too far with my Jack love right now.
Yep, just a little bit.
Yeah. You know what? Good day by Jack, though. Good. Just you know what? I'm okay with the way the Pirates played baseball today. Another thing that did happen.
One last note on Jack.
Yeah.
Because I think Doug and I were talking about this in our Cooperstown trip. Like, Jack used to get he was the streaky hitter. He would just get hot. Like, Jim said, the Prime Juan Soto, when he would get hot for 2 to 3 weeks. Like, and that kind of carried his, what was that, 2 years ago or was that 3 years ago now?
That's why he's still here.
Yeah. I mean, that's carried his career to this point.
Right.
Like that half season, those couple hot weeks that he would have at different times, like that kind of made that season. And that's why he's still here. And it's like, I'll take that from him at this point. Like just go, but we really haven't seen that hot streak from. Like he's just kind of been bad. When he's up, he's just been the same. He's just been kind of bad all around. So I don't know. He's not really streaky anymore, but It was a good start tonight for him. So we'll hopefully, as I said, that had to have felt good for him. Hopefully he, it was a relief to him to get a big home run and score the winning run. So hopefully that he can get some momentum going into this second.
We just have 2 good games in a row, Jack.
Something. Yeah. Hey, Spencer Horwitz did it in Colorado. So, he had a couple good hits tonight too. So
Spencer Horwitz had another good day today.
Yeah, he's been.
We probably should talk about him because Spencer Horwitz is playing some pretty good baseball right now. He's up to a 730 OPS and 264. He's swinging the bat well right now.
He is. And, I was getting ready to come on here and when we had 1 run, it was like, oh, here we go. Like we left Coors Field with 30 runs and, now the offense is back to normal when there's not thin air and all this a huge outfield and everything. But Horwitz 2 hits today. Like he's staying hot. I don't think he's going to be homering every other game like he did in Colorado, but yeah, it's a good step in the right direction. I've been critical of him for sure. I think we all have. And I even gave him a month. I was like, well, work things out. You got a late start to the season. You were injured, wrist injury. He's going to sap his power, but he's been coming around. So again, like we want to see these things continue throughout August into September, finish this season strong, because at this point we just want questions answered for next year.
For sure. And I think with Horwitz, you're probably looking more at Obviously, you're looking more at days like today, where it's just really good barrel control. We hit the ball where it was pitched. We didn't see the power like Colorado because you're not playing in like
In,
crazy altitude.
in an absurd location, yeah.
Right? The Kyle Hendrick, me taking him deep. That might actually happen in Colorado after watching that series.
I'll say this. I did the post game Friday, which was that absurd, 17-16 game. I don't know how Rocky fans watch that team. Now they're bad, but they used to be. Like in the '90s, they were good. Like Rockies made a World Series more recently than the Pirates. So like they've had some good teams. They've had some good years. I couldn't watch baseball in that ballpark a whole season. No. That shit was stressful. Like literally, you'd be up 4 or 5 runs, and it felt like one run. Like it felt like you weren't even up. Like you're like, is 4 runs enough? And we had good pitching, Tyler, until we got to Colorado. Like the pitching's been elite this year, but in Colorado, a 4-run lead, a 9-run lead, it's worth nothing.
It's really not. No lead is ever safe out there.
No.
Speaking of pitching, though, Ryan, Johan Oviedo made his return tonight to Major League Baseball. His first start, I believe, since September 27th of 2023. He looked like it was his first appearance in Major League Baseball since September 27th of 2023. And that's not really a dig at him. Like, you're going to look a little rusty. You're going to have some nerves here. He struggled today.
A little bit. And it's like you said, look, he got 2 years removed from the last start. Now he had a significant rehab in the minors. Like he's been pitching down there since June. But like his last 3 starts, so he started 1 game at AAA and then 2 with Altoona. 3 starts, he had 0 walks in those games, Tyler. So like he comes out today, obviously like nerves, like you're back at the big leagues, like, and he just he couldn't locate, and he was all over the place. Credit to him, he got out of that inning with only 2 runs allowed, because that could have been a lot worse. He had bases loaded. He walked 3 in the inning, gave up a couple hits. They weren't big hits, thankfully. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't like he was in the minors struggling with control. This hasn't been his thing. So I think he was just a little jittery, couldn't locate, and he battled through it. I kind of thought they'd bring him out for a second after he ended that first inning, on a decent note, but no, he was done after that 1 inning. But again, I don't really know what you were expecting of Oviedo today. Like I wasn't expecting too much. I'm sure he was on a pitch count to begin with, and then he goes and has that long first inning. What he threw, I think 43 pitches. Was it 43?
Yeah,
and 43. I think he threw. Yeah, he only had 23 strikes or whatever. So like, yeah, he was struggling to locate and everything, and. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse. And the 2 runs, only giving up 2 runs, kind of kept the Pirates in it. For most of this game was 2-1. But yeah, I don't put, it's kind of like pitching at Coors. I don't put too much stock into it. It's his first start back. You got him in there. We'll see what he does next time out.
Yeah. 43 pitches is a lot to come back out for the second inning, especially coming off Tommy John. So right. I think maybe 35 pitches, maybe they would have brought him back out. 43, you're probably, what's the point of bringing him back out? Because if he struggles again, you're going to yank him. Also, he kind of got to leave on an okay note. He did strike out 3 there. But you're right, the command was just atrocious. He had no command today. The only thing he could really do anything with was the slider, and it was just like a cement mixer that he left in the middle of the plate. But it was the only thing he could actually throw for a strike. And he got swings and misses with it because everybody tried to hit the living crap out of it.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even realize. Yeah, he struck out the side.
Yeah.
After all that. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Like just a wild inning.
Literally. Because the fastball was about to hit the backstop every time he threw it.
Yep.
But I'm with you. I'm not really putting any stock into today's outing.
Yeah.
Obviously. Like, it's nice that he had the 3 strikeouts, I guess. Velocity looked pretty solid. That's a plus. Still, like, he still obviously has confidence in his breaking stuff because he threw it a decent bit. So, Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with him. Hopefully the next time out's going to look a lot better because one inning outings aren't going to play very well, or even the
No.
3 to 4 innings, those ones we saw in 23, where every now and then he'd just be way too inefficient and only last 3 to 4 innings. He's going to need to, if he's going to be a starting pitcher, he's going to need to get a little better at that.
Yeah. But that was the first thing I looked at once he was struggling with control and walking guys. I was like, what was he doing in the minors? And yeah, he hadn't had a walk in 3 starts. So, yeah, I don't think he's going to all of a sudden have a control problem. I just think he was a little jittery tonight, little pumped up to be back, and was struggled with that. If people are mentioning here in the comments, Bailey Falter, who Oviedo took the spot of in the rotation, he got lit up tonight in Fenway, which as soon as I saw it, I was like, Falter in Fenway Park that doesn't seem like his kind of park to pitch in. He gave up 7 runs in 4 innings. So
that sounds like it's going to end pretty bad.
Yeah, and it did. It did. So he gave up 5 in the first inning, and then actually worked through and got through 4. But
so it's basically the Pirates all over again when he was in Miami.
Right. Yeah.
Now
so
he's going to be electric.
Yeah. So yeah, Falter struggled as well. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I wasn't expecting too much out of Oviedo, or even for him to go too deep, because I'm sure he was on. Like you said, he threw all the pitches in the first inning, but I'm sure he wasn't on a pretty high pitch count to begin with.
Yeah. Wait and see with him. Johan Ramirez came in.
Good to see him back. I mean, this was kind of like a throwback game, Tyler. We had Oviedo, we had Borucki, we had Bank in there. Like it was a kind of a throwback game for some of these faces.
Even throw it back to one of 4 times been on the team with Johan Ramirez.
Right.
I don't know how many times been on the team. It feels like 1,000 times, but he was good today. Johan Ramirez was good today. He kept them in the baseball game.
Yeah.
He goes 2 2/3, only 3 hits, struck out 2, no runs.
No walks.
The breaking stuff looked good. He got swings and misses. Like I said, he kept them in the game.
Yeah, he's been, like I said, he's been good for, he doesn't get, and we had 8 people in this bullpen over the past week, but he hasn't gotten too much credit or too much love. But yeah, Ramirez he's been solid. And today, coming in the second inning, he had to just kind of, I don't know if even if he did struggle, if he was going to eat the innings and just kind of roll in there, but he got him, he helped, bridge it to the next guy, and did pretty well. Like you said, didn't get any trouble, gave up 3 hits in those 2 2/3 inning, but yeah, didn't run into any real trouble, and got to the next guy, which was Nicholas, and
he passed the baton to Nicholas, and Nicholas did what Nicholas does.
Nicholas was the only one in Coors Field that pitched well, that didn't give up runs. And now he's back here at PNC Park and gives up 2 runs. It's 4-1 Giants, and it's like, here we go again.
Like I said, Nicholas does what Nicholas does. He'll go to Colorado and look great, and then implode everywhere else.
He did look good in Colorado in that outing, but
one day he's going to figure it out, and he's going to be great. But
yeah, because he got the strikeouts again tonight. He's just kind of all over the place.
There's going to be a stretch where that guy's really good, I feel like. It might even be like a Colin Holderman, half a year. But he's too talented for it not to work at some point.
Yeah, and he got in trouble with the walks. I mean, he walked the first 2 guys. I think of that. Was it the 5th inning? Yeah, 5th inning. And then, Lee triples in the run. So, I mean, it's just the walks. His control, he can look electric, and then he can walk a couple guys and be all over the place. And the walks got him into trouble today, and gives up 2 runs. And it was looking bleak for the Buccos at that point when it was 4-1.
Yeah, and then Borucki comes in, and a little bit of some questions today, I think, that why Borucki is kind of still here over Yenesis Cabrera, who was DFA'd today. Borucki, who has not really been good lately. An inning and 2/3, 2 strikeouts, no runs. The bullpen kind of just held it together today.
Yeah.
Duct tape, super glue. I mean, this isn't a who's who of guys.
No, but they've been like I said, all year the bullpen's been pretty good, and like it doesn't have the star names. We don't even have Bednar now, but besides Bednar and Santana, like we didn't have a Chapman and everything in this bullpen this year, but they've been good. And Borucki, dude, he had that slider going tonight. Yeah, threw it 11 times, like over 50% of his pitches was that slider, and he looked good. And like you said, Borucki's been he's been on the team, like he hasn't pitched all week. I was kind of like, are we like, I for a second I thought before they made the roster move today, I thought maybe he was going to go down or something.
Right.
But no, he finally got some time in today, and he looked really good. So like I said, it's if you can get Borucki and Moretta kind of like have a really good 2 months over here at the end of the season, I think that would go a long way to like feeling a little bit better about this bullpen going into next year with no Bednar and everything.
Now, I know we said that it's not exactly a who's who of guys, and they aren't big names. The next guy is a name. Big Bank. Big Bank in his second appearance this year. Gets the win tonight.
Yeah.
Money Moretta's back, Ryan.
Well, this is his second outing, right?
Yeah.
Because I think he just got one out. I think he got 3 pitches in that last outing. Yeah, man. And Greg Brown even said, he's like, let's get Moretta the win. And you're right. They got it for him. Yeah, he's been good. Like I said, it was like a throwback to the Buccos a couple years ago with Moretta and Borucki and Oviedo. And besides Oviedo, the other two look really good. So, yeah, man, he's just Moretta. That's why I went Eddie Yean up here too. Like I need to see Eddie Yean on the mound at PNC Park before the end of the season, because I just want to be entertained at this point. And Moretta is entertaining, and has a scoreless inning tonight, gets the win. But yeah, Eddie Yean would be electric on that mound. So that's what I'm hoping for this year. Finish strong, Bank. Finish strong, Borucki, and then get Eddie Yean up here. Let's go.
Yeah, you just want entertainment now. That's all we're going for.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. And maybe Jack Suwinski to like show that he can continue to hit baseballs. Yeah. That would be nice.
See, all these things are why I wanted Jason Kendall to be the manager. Let's just make this weird.
Jason Kendall.
Yeah, let's just get weird this year.
Let's get weird. I don't even know. Like, is that dude like doing anything? He's not in coaching or anything, is he?
No, but
there you
Eddie
go.
Yeet. Okay.
Eddie Yeet.
Anyone else you want to touch on here tonight, Ryan?
I don't think so, because besides, like, as far as the hitting side of it, yeah, Cruz 0 for 4 today. Cruz had another one in the outfield where he just he's running in to get the ground. I mean, it's a ground ball coming to him essentially, and he just like overruns it or just.
He got lucky.
He needs to shore that up because he did that a couple of games ago.
Yeah.
We know like the play he had with his arm, but he needs to like not I don't know what you got to do. Like get down on all fours and stop the ball in front of you. Do something.
Just field the ball.
Right.
Like, we don't need to get down on a knee to field the ball. Just field the ball.
Just do something. Yeah,
just
do something.
Do it. It's not hard. Just bend over and pick it up with your glove, and then you throw it. So yeah, he's got to get better at doing that.
Yes.
But yeah, he got lucky on that one. I think Devers was running and didn't pick up his third base coach. And
right.
So I don't even know. That one did it go down as an error? I don't believe so, because nobody advanced on it. So.
Yep. McCutchen had a hit and had that walk in the 9th inning. McCutchen passed Johan Oedo for all-time hits. So that was pretty cool. I feel like every game when McCutchen has a hit or something or a home run, like he's passing somebody on the list.
Yeah, and a lot of the names I don't even know. Some of these names that we pull out about some of these random stats. Okay.
Fred Kenny or who? Fred Tenney, who was it that he passed? Yeah.
Let's keep it to the real ones.
You know Johan Oedo. Come on.
What was it? Peggy today, though. I did want to mention, I kind of liked him at short a little bit today. I thought he played pretty well over there. Also to mention, I kind of understand now why IKF plays shortstop, because he cannot make that throw from third. If it's in that hole, down the line, he can't make that throw. I get why
Right.
he's playing shortstop now.
Right. Yeah, because I mean we've seen IKF's played great this year as far as like, but like yeah, his arm at short is a little questionable, and then yeah, third it's like
Yeah,
forget about it.
if he's not moving to his left, if he's going to his right, he's not making that throw.
Yep. But yeah, Peguero, 0 for 2 today. He had a walk, scored on that when he got on base.
Yeah, but I mean,
he was hot
he got,
in Colorado. I hope he keeps it going.
but also, I mean, I don't know how hard he hit the one ball to Chapman. Chapman made a nice play on it. It ended up going down as an error.
Yep.
But I mean, he squared it up, got down the line well, ended up advancing second on it after Devers couldn't pick it. I mean, he played hard. That is my bar anymore. Play hard.
I've liked Peguero, and I wish we would have seen him sooner and for longer. But it always seems like when he would come up, they never played him. Like he'd sit for 3 or 4 games, and then he'd get a pinch hit or a pinch run or whatever. But he never like really got consistent at bats. So hey, putting him out there in Colorado obviously worked. Like he just comes out and starts like hitting for power. Looks like Barry Bonds over there.
Right.
So I hope
cross steering too.
Right, there you go. I hope he can, hope he continues to get starts and he gets at bats, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, play the guy. Like, what are we doing this year? Like this,
they are
this
now
season
at least.
is lost. So play him. I guess play Jack Suwinski.
We just said we have to keep playing him.
I know. I guess. But yeah, I'm all for it. Play Peguero because he's never really gotten, besides whatever that was, he was up his rookie year, but besides, he's never really gotten a fair shake to, in my opinion. So
he did hit that ball 103 that Chapman made the error on. So give him a hit for it.
There you go.
Come on, get some generous scores around here.
Change the scorecard.
Oh, Ryan, should we give away sandwiches?
Yeah, let me fire this up here. We have 100.
You're in charge of it tonight.
I know. Let me see if I'm on the right browser. I know Donardo had some trouble the other night, but I am on the right browser, so I should be good. 115 entries we got in here. So get your hashtag raise it's in. It's a pretty good for a Monday night. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice walk-off win here. All right,
everybody probably shut it off thinking they were losing.
We were. I sure thought we were, but.
And while Brian does that, make sure you get last second hashtag raise it's in here for your Primanti Brothers sandwiches.
All right. Can you see that, Tyler?
I can. It looks like 116.
116. So here we go. We give away 2 of these, right? Four sandwiches total.
So
right?
4 total.
All right, here we go. Draw on the first one.
And good luck to everybody.
Man, this thing, it slows down. It's suspense here at the end. Jerky Ozark. Congrats.
That might be a first timer.
Is that a tombstone in the picture?
I don't know, but congratulations, Jerky.
Congratulations, Jerky. There we go. And we'll go for number 2.
While that's happening, Jerky, make sure you send us your email link to your Primanti Brothers account. If you don't have one, download the app and then send it over to us.
Dennis Flynn, congrats. I think Dennis is a new one. I think these are 2 new winners.
They might be. Congratulations to Dennis. Same thing. Download the Primanti Brothers app. Email us over email or DM, whatever's easiest for you. Yep. The email that is linked to that Primanti Brothers account.
NorthShore9.com or NorthShore9@gmail.com. Yeah,
there we go.
Send us an email.
Or DM at NorthShore9 on everything.
There you go. So, hey, two new people winning sandwiches. Donnie Kelly's getting guys fed. It's all good.
There we go. All right, Ryan. Pirates win this one 5-4. Any last words?
No. They will be back tomorrow. Is it Burrows against Webb? I think tomorrow. But hey, Burrows has been. I'm like it got to the point of the season where it was like Skeens is the only interesting pitcher to watch on this team, but like Burrows is he's intriguing me. I like what I see from him because he seems like he's getting better every time he's out. So he's
had 3 straight really good outings.
Yep.
So see if he can continue that tomorrow.
Let's do it.
All right, we're out of
That's a good
here.
one.
Pirates win this one 5-4. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with you tomorrow. We're out. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Peace.
All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in. Whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube, if you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucs.